Hey guys, today I wanted to share with you three undervalued stocks that I believe will start having its reversal trend, as well as giving you updates on the stock market and how it's impacting a majority of stocks. We know that in the last 3 weeks onward, the stock market has been plummeting so much. We are actually entering a correction zone right now. The question is whether we will be entering a bear market. It's quite possible, especially given that the Federal Reserve plans on raising interest rates due to inflation, right? What is causing all of this? Well, we know that there's a combination of COVID-19 causing disruptions in the supply chain, and what that does is it causes slower activity when it comes to having inventory available. This really increases the price because you don't have that many suppliers that can provide the necessary inventory for the current number of buyers. It will take some time for the supply and demand curve to shift where the price will start reaching its equilibrium, meaning inflation will start decreasing with deflation. Now, this will all be resolved with the increase with interest rates. Now, from stocks implication, how will this impact the stock market, right? We know that there's a tendency when the Federal Reserve raises interest rate, stocks continue to decrease with its share price across the board, whether that's blue chip stocks, large cap stocks, and potentially even in the small value cap stocks. However, there is potential in undervalued stocks, and like what Warren Buffett would say, be greedy when others are fearful and fearful when others are greedy. At this point in time, a lot of folks are fearful, and that's why I'm going to share with you three stocks that I believe can have a potential reversal. Let's begin. Now, the first stock I wanted to talk about is Inovio Pharmaceuticals. Current share price is at $4. Today it's gone up close to about 8%. We know that this stock has been on a significant downward trajectory. In fact, during the peak time of COVID, as you can see here, this reached all the way up to like $33 at one point. Now it's at $4, which is pre-pandemic time. I definitely think that this is a steal at this current price. And if you just hold it long term, it will reach back into its double digit share price range where it currently is valued. INO is working with high quality suppliers. They're working on DNA quality vaccines all across the board with various diseases, and I firmly believe that it will start adding value as soon as they start achieving regulatory approval. From a charts standpoint, we see bullish patterns, and with its 52-week high range, it reached $19 if we're spanning the 1 year duration back in February of 2021, which is a little less than a year ago. So that's my key takeaway with INO, and I definitely think it's undervalued at this time with buying low and selling high in the long-term course. Next stock I wanted to talk about is iBio, a plant-based biotechnology company based out in Texas. Current market price at 48 cents. Its current market cap is around the 104 million. I believe that given the fact that the relative strength index being very low, it will start becoming a stock that will get more and more bought, and the share price will start increasing. iBio has various drug products in preclinical trials, even for COVID-19, specifically with the iBio 202, 201, and 200 series. This is a plant-based vaccine using collagen to produce vaccines, and from an operational standpoint, it's efficient in that it doesn't cost a lot to make these vaccines. So from a long-term perspective, I believe that iBio will start producing some quality vaccines and will start gaining market share over the long-term course. I definitely think it's undervalued. As you can see here, we're looking at a 5-year range. It at one point reached all the way up to $7 where it's currently at. If you buy low, just continue to dollar cost average down. Let's say if you bought in at the high point, and you will start gaining on positive proceeds if you hold this long term. It's just right now the stock market has been getting hit so bad, but if you stay the course and if you're consistent, you dollar cost average down and you remain calm, you'll be in good shape in the long term course. Next stock I wanted to talk about is Skye Bioscience. Although we've seen the share price drop on Friday by about 8%, on Monday by about 7%, and today by about 7%, I definitely think that it's undervalued. If you look here at the 52-week range, it was at 1.4 cents, and back in June of 2021, it ran all the way up to like 26 cents. Now it's definitely undervalued at the 0.046 cents. And from a long-term perspective, given that the company will start achieving milestones, getting into human clinical trials, Skye Bioscience will start reversing and will start gaining back some momentum. And this company is adding value in the glaucoma space by leveraging medical unmet needs through the use of cannabinoids and deriving that, adding amino acids so you can add that into a patient's eye, and that will help reduce intraocular pressure. I believe that in Q2 of this year, we shall see the share price ramp up to at least at a minimum, possibly into the 30 cents onward range. And if you hold this long term, once this company goes through regulatory hurdles, it can potentially get into the whole dollar value when it comes to investing. So definitely a steal at this time, very undervalued, and I just wanted to share this because it can really make a difference if you consider investing in the long-term course. So there you have it. I hope that this video added value. If you felt like it did, please make sure to hit the like and subscribe for more related content. Thank you.